and I am here to read to you a fantastic book about two friends, a squirrel and the squirrel's best friend, Little Tree. You can see the squirrel there. This book was written by Joyce C. Mills and illustrated by Brian Seaburn. Hope you enjoy it. Little Tree lived happily on the edge of the forest. Every day, her friend Amanda came to play with her. Little Tree sang songs to Amanda by rustling her leaves. And Amanda told Little Tree stories of adventures in faraway fields. One day, as Amanda and Little Tree were chatting, the sky filled with dark clouds. The wind began to blow very hard and fast. Amanda ran deep into the forest for safety. Little Tree, being a tree, stayed where she was. All night long, the strong winds blew and blew. Little Tree's branches were tossed from side to side, back and forth, and up and down. The next morning, the wind stopped blowing. Amanda returned to see how Little Tree had survived the storm. Little Tree looked different. Many of her branches were broken and hanging down, and many of her leaves had blown off. Amanda ran for help. Two tree wizards named Imogene and Fix-em-Up came at her call. Fix-em-Up tapped on Little Tree's roots and felt her bark. "Ooh," he said, "your bark is very warm, but your roots are strong." Next, he climbed his ladder to check Little Tree's branches. He looked at them closely and moved them gently. Imogene put her ear to Little Tree's trunk. She said, "you have a very good heart." "We can give you herbs to cool your bark," said Fix-em-Up, "but to really help you, we will have to repair your broken branches and take off the ones we cannot repair. Then we will wrap them in soft leaves until the ends are healed." "I am afraid," said Little Tree. "We can help you with your fears," said Imogene. "Amanda, you stay close to let Little Tree know you are with her," said Imogene. "Then, Little Tree, I want you to imagine a picture in that cloud up there of what feeling afraid looks like. See its color and shape." Little Tree concentrated hard. Amanda stayed close. Finally, Little Tree said, "I've got it." "Good," said Imogene. "Now, what color and shape would that feeling be if it were all better?" Little Tree thought and thought. Finally, she said, "Blue. Blue like the blue sky, with big puffy white clouds shaped like animals." Great. Now that you can see your all better picture, take a deep, slow breath and imagine that beautiful sky swirling through your whole trunk and branches. It's like a magic happy breath. When Little Tree felt quieter inside, Fix 'em Up gave her a special medicine to help her feel sleepy and comfortable. Imogene told her to remember to do her magic happy breath, and Amanda stayed close. Then Fix 'em Up carefully removed the broken branches and wrapped the ends with soft white leaves, just as he said he would. During the next few days and into the night, Amanda told stories to Little Tree. She talked to her when she was awake. She even talked to her when she was asleep. For, as everyone in the forest knows, when you are asleep in the place of dreaming, wonderful, getting better things can happen. Little Tree grew stronger every day. But she was still sad. She missed her branches. Sometimes she felt as if they were still there. Why were my branches broken? She asked. Did I do something wrong to make this happen? You are a wonderful Little Tree, and it was not your fault, said Fix 'em Up. Imogene shook her head and said, I don't know why, Little Tree. It is one of those questions that we do not know the answers to yet. What I do know is that you have strong roots and a brave heart. One day, you will discover something very special about yourself. Little Tree wondered what that special thing could be. Some days later, Fix 'em Up said, today is the day we take off the leaves. It is time for you to see yourself as you are now. You will see that you look different, said Imogene, but it is an important and brave thing to do, to see yourself as you are. When Little Tree looked in the pond, she did not recognize herself. She cried because all she saw were the missing branches. Look deeper into the pond, Little Tree, said Imogene. Little Tree looked very deep into the pond. There she saw her strong trunk and deep, healthy roots and her beautiful heart. Will my branches ever grow back? Asked Little Tree. No, said Imogene. But Little Tree, do you see the branches you have left? Those branches are strong and can grow beautiful leaves and flowers. The flowers can turn into delicious fruits that you will be able to share with all of your friends in the forest. Little Tree's leaves rustled happily when she pictured herself in the future. She wondered if that was what Imogene had meant when she said, you will discover something very special about yourself. After a timeless time, everyone in the forest was happy to hear Little Tree laughing and singing again, especially Amanda, who was proud to have Little Tree as her brave and special friend. And what we learned here is that although Little Tree's life was dramatically changed by the storm, with the help of Imogene and Dr. Fix 'em Up and the love and support of her best friend, Amanda, she was able to see that her life still had value and that she had so much to give. She didn't even know that she was an apple tree. So look at that, that she was not even aware of how much she was going to be able to give back to her friends in the forest when this happened to her. So it's a very wonderful story of her finding the strength and being able to carry on even after she lost some of her branches. So for all of you out there who are living with juvenile spondyloarthritis or some other chronic illness, we want you to know that your life has meaning and you mean so much to the people who love you. And I would like to thank the Spondylitis Association of America for sponsoring this reading and this wonderful book. And hope that this gives you some hope and some joy after seeing this wonderful story.